Hello and welcome. Right, just grabbing the first of the silage. Yeah, we're going to get this done. And also, yeah, massive apologies. It was only in editing that I thought, you've got that other hook lift thing that's specially for water. Why would you need to clean out your dirty one when you've got that specially for that? So yeah, apologies. It is absolutely true. It is. So we can use that for water, and the other one can be used for this, the digestate. So yes, what we're going to do now is exactly what I said. We're going to rush this through, going to go through to next year. As I said, we're going to do some potatoes. We could actually, let's see if the AI is a few comments from some of the viewers about the forestries. In fact, I might send you a link, or put a link to a absolutely perfect video by Milk That Hen of exactly how to use the forestries coupling. He makes it look easy, which it is if you know how. Now then, let's learn what I know. If you're on the road and you do this, if the pathfinding is right, it will work. So let's go inside there. That should work. You've got to be on the road though. Right, smashing. Let's let that crack on and go down to the shop whilst we are carrying on with this. And we can get him to pick up the... Can we... Oh, you know... This is what I'm saying sometimes about taking a breath. You have got the 82 Studios Super Duper, which could have gone down there, which at a much faster speed, but yeah, let's leave things as they are for now. Mr. Zippity-doo-dah, race off at 90 miles an hour, when taking a breath and just relaxing is the far better way of doing things. Yes. Rush, rush, rush. I don't know. Yeah, I am thoroughly, of all my Let's Plays, I am at present loving my Stone Valley more than any other. I am truly. Now that's, yeah, that can change. It truly can change, as I know myself. Yeah, it's because, well, I know, I can't say everything is going perfectly. I mean, it is torturous earning the money. I mean, it really is. And obviously, the way we've done, when we do potatoes, there is no straw. No matter how much you think. It's definitely no straw from potatoes, even with the additional straw mod. So yeah, we are definitely not doing all... Yeah, we'll do this smaller side as potatoes, and the other side... Now, did that say... No, it's not there yet. Right, let's speed time up. Go to about dinner, I think. Empty that. Yeah, this is... I wanted not to waste time, which is why I'm not doing contracts and that a lot as well. Truthfully. Let's take that down to about 50 tons. And then we'll stick the other 25 tons in to make it back up to 75 tons. Yeah, I'm trying to rush this through because there's nothing more for us to do. Right, that should do fine. Let's grab the other. Oh yeah, that is important. Let's drop that in. And then we'll grab the... Yeah, we should get through this in one day. If we do it like this, it's true. And the other thing is, if I get the 82 Studios low loader with the back for that, now that will compensate. The one thing I did sort of forget, on Hobo's Hollow I had that, but I didn't use I used it in bumper pull. Now all I had to do was change the configuration to the proper fifth wheel one, the hook lift, and it would have been perfect. But yeah, no, because I'd bought it in that configuration, again, rushing, didn't think of changing it. I have got to smell the roses a bit more and slow down, not rush to do everything. Let's have a look on the map. How far is our driver? Oh, my life is about halfway down the big road. Yeah, this is the only thing I'm not a massive fan of, but these fields are, yeah, Chad was spot on that these are brilliant, so you can't have everything. They are the best fields on the map, as we have scoured, so I don't mind. Yeah, if the price for that is us being up this top end, then so be it. Also, yeah, you've got to get used, you've got to get out of your comfort zone a bit. It is true. Right, let's speed time up again. And this time I'll take it to quite a bit longer. Yeah, I think 2-ish, I would say, and then we'll start dumping this again. I want to take that as quite low. Take it up to 75 tons in time to go. In fact, yeah, I suppose we could take this to a tea time. It's probably not bad. That's all we've got to do, so. Yeah, if we put that about 3-ish. Right, some nice tick-ups. I've not been looking at the money. Right, 49 tons left here. Ah, nice one. So it probably, I am right actually, done like we're doing it here, in one day we should pretty much get through all of that. So last load, although we've just, ooh, we need some fuel. Let's go top up. Yes, again, rush, 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 instead of looking around and taking in the surroundings and, yeah, being a little bit more, yeah, taking your time. It is true, the more you rush around, this is what I was saying about having too many Let's Plays. I'm not rushing around in that way, but I am still in that habit, that frame of mind where you're rushing and it does mistakes, it breeds mistakes, it really does. Apologies, that was yeah, my daughter moaning about our internet speeds. They are atrocious, they truly are. Yeah, and we're paying for full fibre, so she's right. Yeah, she was letting off a little steam, shall we say. Right, let's grab this last little bit. I would say our workers should soon give us the message to say they've reached the other side. Absolutely. Shouldn't say, unless of course I'd missed that just as, yeah, my daughter came in. It is possible, but we'll have a look in a second. Start this filling, and yeah, 43,588. I'm quite pleased with that. It is. This is the most lucrative thing, as it usually is, silage. Obviously, the digester is well at the December, January, sometimes early as November. It does vary. You can get the price go, which is, I think, is 700 on this, which is not. Yeah, let's have a look on the map. Let's see. It should be there. Yeah, actually, it has reached there. Right, let's jump into that. Yeah, I'm not going to go. Now, that is a point. That is the planter. Are we going to grab the harvester? Right, let's repair it first. Yeah, that is definitely true. We do need the harvester. But are we going to do what I was talking about like last time? It's alright coming down here, but sometimes you can get a... No, we could get the... No, if I was going to come down here, it would be the TLX 2020, and I would grab that in the configuration for that. So we are going to do exactly what I said. We're going to send this up now, and it can trundle, whether it's through the night or whatever, and yeah, we'll do it in that way. Set destination. It's amazing how from map to map this does definitely vary. Right on the edge of our field. Should be fine. And then we want, yeah, apologies, I don't normally do that actually, do I? Actually do map teleports, but yeah, it's on this, I suppose it was necessary. Right, 30 tons. Let's see, I don't think we're going to get this in tonight actually, unless we took this. Oh, I suppose we can take it till later. Although there isn't really, again, a mad rush for this, really. But yeah, let's do it. It's done then, and then it's just rushing through the. That's the point. We can have a look to see what is on special offer at. What is the chances of that? Wow, some lovely ploughs. Once I get all that in, now we can stop the super duper speediness. Right, that's down to normal speed. Now we can just sleep. Well, that is it. And leave that trundling up. Stick that across the back again. So try and disguise that until we can afford trees. It is true. 50,995. We'll take this through to November. Then check the prices. I do like the Bergman. It is nice. Right, okay then, so sleep till the morning. And 9 o'clock. Because it is very dark. Wow, on Rhombos the other day there was some absolutely pitch black 9 o'clock starts because there was snow clouds. It was amazing. So, wow. Now that proves just how good not only the tickets from that, but also our productions that are running through. Now let's just check the water and see how. Yes, Milk That Hen did an absolutely fantastic mod review on the Forshrit that made. I've seen others, and I've got to be honest. If you know what you're doing, this is easy to use in exactly the way the modder intended. But the mod reviews I've seen make it look as difficult as I made it look, which is true. But if you understand the concepts, and yeah, there's a bit of adjustments gone. If you adjust it, then to be honest, it isn't so willful. Still say it skitters around a little bit. For people who just approach this, who've just got 10 minutes to grab it out of the mod hub and just try and go with it, it's a nightmare. But if you took the time to do well, if you did it the way that Milk That Hen did it, then to be honest, it is amazing. It really is. Right, water is 60. We're plenty. We could put that water in there now. But right, did we check the? Well, they were pretty much the same as last night then. Right, so we're fully out of silage now. How much? 51 tons of digestate. We're going to go through straight till tomorrow morning. Eventually our tractor will turn up. This is the longest journey in history, as it's taken him months to get here. It is amazing when you think of that. The speeding up time things. We've sent him from down the bottom of the map, and it's taken him 3 months to arrive back home. It is funny. It really is. Right. Yeah, that's his hourly wage coming out. Being as we're speeding time through so quickly, yeah, it's taking an absolute. Right. So then let's have a look. Ooh, beautiful. 310 horsepower as well. Butte it is, but you know, it's a little bit rich. We need extra land. That's what we need. Right, we need a November is what we're aiming for. 9 o'clock in November. Now our water will be going down, but it is nice to see 80,000. So what tick-up are we getting from our productions? And also we must deduct the slight increase we're getting from our 7,000, 7.5. So 6.5 if you take away that. So that is amazing, really. That's not bad. It's not a bad tick up, because that is going to last for a long time. Do you know? It's a beautiful. I like the big yellow one though, but not the Meridian. The what's it called? The conveyor. Conveyal. Sorry. We could do 6 metre. Wow, that is dear normally, isn't it? Oh, they're really cheap. What I would be looking for is I'd love a sunflower. 5.7. I think we could go as big as you want. 12 metres, I think, but they are expensive. That is something I wouldn't mind looking out for. Yeah, the 12 metre, 92,000. We couldn't even afford it if we wanted. It's that super duper. Right. Now November. Aha! Hooray! Smashing. Oh, what a nice. I stuck you in the middle of the road. Right. So in the month of November, we finally got our worker back home. Oh, it is funny when you look at it in that way. Right, let's stick that to the back. So we have our means of planting our field, which we will do next March, I believe. So it's going to take a while. Yes, yeah. But hey ho, it is what it is. Right. Anyway, 87,000. Let's just check the water to make sure we're still good here. Oh yeah, that's 9 tons of flour, 15 tons of soy. So it is, yeah, it is slowly eating into the soy. Now the barley, though, that is actually going down quite well. So yeah, our bread and that is doing well, though. That's quite good. Right, we're looking for prices for digestate. Are we at the height yet for the slurry yard? Digestate is 695. And it's still not showing the price. It does normally, after a few months, show you the top price. That's still not showing. Now the 695. I'm sure it showed it last time. It is actually at the high end. It did. I'm sure it did actually. It was 700 and something. It did show. So right. So we need to empty the water out, which it's about ready anyway, and then we're going to go, this is our dirty tank, and that is our water tank going forwards. Yes, hopefully I remember. Yes, it's a terror that I am. Right, so, yeah, it should. After moaning for a second, say that, yeah, it should start to drain. Yeah, and then we're going to grab the digestate and sell it straight in here at the best-ish price. Yeah. Love the sound of the windscreen wipers. Amazing. It truly is. Right, digestate. Let's get that loaded. Ooh, well, it's flickering. I thought it was lightning. So I should know better. Yes, I'm hoping to get us through till next year. I wanted this to move along and flow well, so we're not like hanging around all the time. So look how much is there. 51 tons. Let's speed that up to get that done quickly. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, I've noticed that before. If you actually have it going fast, it doesn't process the last little bits. Right. So we're up to 90,425. We're not going to get much bread left though. That's actually not doing a bad job as a bakery, to be honest. Now what, we'd need a lot more money, don't we? So this is not going to be, it's going to be a next year job. 22 was dearer, wasn't it? It is 233,000. It's not going to help us buying that first. It really isn't. 22 is going to be the next leap. Did I say we could or couldn't have a bank loan? I don't really want to though, if I'm honest. I'd sooner do this by the sweat of our brow. Just using our own, yeah, wiles and our own productions. Yeah, our environmental score is at least positive now. It was negative. I was noticing in that. I was thinking, oh my life. Yes, at least it's gone into positive, so our looking after our fields is now beginning to pay off. So yeah, not quite a full load, but it's still fantastic. Yeah, I would say, I mean, there's all the potato type. I'm trying to use the Omatana farm production to actually it's full and put as many different crops in there as possible. I do think though it is possible what we could do barley or wheat. We've missed it. We missed the window. We could do oats though. That does an oat drink, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to think what goes well. We're going to have potatoes, which there's quite a few things for that. Let's have a quick look while this is draining down, because I say I'm trying to get us through till next year. So let's have a quick look. Let's have a look. What are we going to use? Yeah, there's this, of course it's going down quickly. It's doing spaghetti as well as bread. That's why. So there's those two potatoes, oat drink. That's it. And the oatmeal. One produces one. So there is oats, and that would also produce straw as well, which would do quite a lot. I think that is true. Right. I was trying to think of something else then. We've got enough room to do what I'm considering. Yeah, but it would expose the back of that. It might wait until... No, with the whole thing of this is to actually make... So we're up to 131,000. We're 100,000 out. Now. Let's put that back down there. We're going to need... No, we nearly finished the drink, to be honest. So... Did I check the... I did, yes. Right, so now all we have got to do is cycle through till next. Let's double check that I'm right. It is March. Yeah, it is. Right. So oats and potatoes is what we're going for. And we're going to cycle through this as quickly as possible. Just checking the sales. And yeah, I am trying to... we could go in... I've also loaded a few different... There's quite a few... different contracts. There's a liming contract mod which I've got in, and we have a snowman. Ha ha ha! Smashing, that is amazing. It is 136,000. We have the TL X3500, the bigger one. We have the smaller version of what we've got, the massy one. Right, yes, we can pass on all of those. We are saving up. Yes, we are having... So December and January. Yeah, I'm wanting to... it doesn't really matter. This is... On this type of Let's Play, yeah, this is just going through time to get us to the point where we could. To highlight our farm and not to do... Mind you, yeah, jobs this time of year are a bit poor anyway, so we have snow on the ground. Absolutely amazing. Wow, that's a good lead. 146. No more tractors for us at the minute. Oh, I even got snow on the top of the tent. Yeah, we're gonna stick to the tent for a little while. When we go to the second field, I'm gonna class that as the go-ahead to buy something a little bit better. 9 o'clock, February. Best check the water though, make sure that we've got enough products and water to do what we do, because it does go down the water quite a bit. So check the sales first. Priorities. You never know, you'll miss them if you don't look. Tedder, super duper. Yeah, nothing for us, unfortunately. Let's kind of have a look. Oh, there's plenty of water still. Flour, none, because there's no barley left. Soybeans, now that's still going to last a while, and this is what I was saying, it has taken a while for the soybeans to go down. In fact, that's the point. It is, actually. Do we plant soybeans again? Because it lasts almost the year, and it does bring in quite a bit of cash, even if it's a slow injection. When you consider what we're doing, then that's not bad at all. Right, March. I'm going to leave it here, though. I don't want this to be a monster session, but I wanted to take us to... That's the point. If we are doing... No, potatoes are tomorrow, and soy is the day after. Yeah, I think we will do that, because we've seen... Yeah, I was going to do sorghum, and I was doing... Yeah, it's true, isn't it? This is where we could really do with another field. We're going to do oats, but you know, we'll stick to our guns. Oats and potatoes, because we're going to plant both tomorrow. Right, one last sleep then. Nothing good in the sales, but you can't rely on them. No, you can't. Sometimes there can be ace. We had a great start on our sales. We really did, and we only did 6 months. Well, 6 or 7 months. So that was super. But you can't rely on them. It's true, you might get nothing then for years. So let's one last look at the sales. Ah, the new Voltra pack. That is fantastic. Now that is a brilliant price for the ruby. But there is now a super duper... Yeah, nothing for us again, but we're up to 156,278. Shall we? Yeah, let's do what I like to do. Let's prepare. That is a point. That is true, actually. We could stick that on the front with additional potatoes. Now then, will we have to do a sneaky trick here? Or will it throw them out as seeds if I use the potato thing in the same way that we do the normal seeder? Yeah, we'll prep for tomorrow. At least then, next session we can just literally hit this going. You know, I couldn't have put that in a worse place, could I really? Let's shift that out of the way. We ought to leave this actually over here, more like for a vehicle. And what we should do is actually make a drive. I think a little bit of a drive using gravel. Yes. So it needs to be 2, I think. Oh no, it is 1. It is 1. Yeah, it's not done perfectly, but you know, that's one of the worst I've done. It really is. That's terrible. But it is a drive. Yeah, with lots of plants growing, which totally ruins it. Do you know, it does actually, that is true. Painting. Let's do a bit of grass in the middle. Ah! It is very strange how sometimes you can do it really well and other times you can't. Yeah, it blurs into one sometimes. Right, anyway, that it is a path that doesn't look too bad on the ground level. It really doesn't. But right, so that's ready. That's done. We've got... That's ready to run down. We've got that. Now we need to fill that. It's not quite under, I don't think. Not sure how much. Ooh, only 500. Now, can you eject it? That is the question. No, not you. Right, okay. Ah, you can't unload it. Right, okay. In that case, we've sort of got to, not cheat exactly, but we've got to use our brain and grab this. Switch that up before you will start shouting at me. And we need to eject this. We need to grab some seed first, though. Gently nudge that out of the way. Ah, didn't really mean to turn it around. See. Ah. this. Well, I would have thought that was a bit too far out, because I should be getting that really. Wow, that's what I was saying to you the other day. Look at that, start filling, and that's not from that. That's gone way out. It's done that thing that it did a little bit ago that I was saying the other day, and then when I tried to do it, it actually did it okay. So sometimes it does feel a bit wrong. Right. So then, let's grab that. Fill the front box with 1600 and odd. Otherwise this is going to take a while. Mind you, it's going to take a while anyway, it truly is. We might need, mind you, weight wise, I think 2 of those is perfect. Right. Whilst this is filling, we will create the course for this right hand side. So, course play 25A is what we're wanting. Create job. Yeah, another interesting, that is all spot on. Open number of headlands. Now this is tiny, so I would say about 7. Oh, 2.3 meters. Never. No way. I shall have a look, but I don't believe that. Okay, well that's what it says. Save, activate, 2.3 meters. Okay, we should try that, because I don't think that's right. I'm sure it's something like 1.5 meters. Right, let's try it, because... Oh no, actually it is... That does look about right, actually. The tractor's about 3 meters wide, isn't it? I would have thought. Let's try. Let's... Maybe. Let's just do a little bit. Let's switch the start-stop off. Now then, I've not quite moved that out of the way. Let's quickly shift. What are we planting? We said oats, didn't we? Oh, hang on a minute. I don't think that works. It's got to be on a ploughed surface. Yeah, wasting money. It did say can be worked on a ploughed surface, so we do need to plough this field first. Ah. Now then, in that case, we need to check what our plough rating is. Well, subsoiler, but same difference. Is 150 horsepower. So there's only one tractor that can do that. Right, okay. Now this, on the other hand, can actually do the field of oats. Now, quite nicely. Yeah, let's top that up as well. This should have this course already. Oats it is. Set this going as well. We'll set the plough ready. So this is 25B. 5.3 meter, clear, load, activate, and ready to go it is. Right. Now then, we should put this on the... Let's stick the weight on the front. I know it really doesn't need it, but let's be as good as we can. Should just about be able to get that. Yeah, we are going to need to do everything, liming the lot though, but yeah, in order first. Now then, let's see, we should have a 5. Have we got 25 5A. What have we got? 5.3? Let's see if we can get away with that. Because, to be honest, as we know, the game is very generous. Let's go first and see if, with the lines on, we're going to keep the lines on 1 second. Is that? Yeah, just going to see if we can straddle a line to see if when that's down, is there enough of a gap? We just need to do one headland just to see if that's right, otherwise we're going to make another course. But to be honest, most of the time you can actually get away with that. We shall see. What does it say? It says 5.3, so it should be perfect. So if those, the two lines in the middle, actually, yeah, we don't need the lines on though, do we? We just need to make sure they actually match. Set the other one going. No, we can't. This is just a test. It's only going to take... Mind you, no, I know what you mean. It's true. Yeah, you would. Why not? It's a little bit less to do next play session, to be honest. Right, no, that is off the way. I suppose we can actually set that going. No, they're going to get in each other's way. They're not actually. It depends if the start point is... They are little stones, which is good. Now, they were big stones last time. Why are these small stones this time when they were big stones last time? That's what I want to know. Right, why do you insist on doing that? I'm going to have to manually fix this because... Yeah, now hurry yourself up because you're going to get bashed in a minute if you... Yeah, we're going to have to manually fix that a little bit. Smashing. Great. Yeah, it's going to rip a little bit of ours up. We've got to fix it a little bit, but that's it. Let's see. Moment of truth. Do the lines meet? Indeed they do. It is. It's 5.3. Right, let's stop everybody. I'm happy. That's proof of concept. Let's change you to nearest. You'll remember. Let's grab you, east and stick you in nearest. So next session, it's just a matter of starting everybody up. And that is where we are going to leave things. So next session, yeah, we've got it all worked out, so we can definitely do it. Potatoes on that side. Which is not going to take as long as I thought. I didn't realise it was 2.5 metres. That's actually quite good. Yeah, now, rollers. Are we going to, using the information we've been given from Milk That Hen, are we going to actually go and get the rollers for this? We could send the TLX down. We could send that... No, because it will stop. I know what I was about to say. Send it down and buy that trailer. Yeah, no, let's do it. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to do this. This is the last thing we're doing on this play session. This is ready for next time. We're going to go and get the back for that, and we're going to get the rollers. I am not going to show how we are going to get the rollers on, though, because we really should have taken the... But then it's a long way to go. We should get the shop to wink wink stick the rollers onto the back shell. Might need to, yeah, right, left hand indicates, Mr. Smith. Let's just be professional. Right, okay, get off and stay on the road. Now this is a beast. Let's see if stays on the road. Yes, it's controllability with A. Now then, that's going to hit that pretty much at the same time as we are ready to overtake that, so be careful. Ooh. Nearly hit that bird. Past our old fields. I knew I was going to do that. I just saw it but could do nothing about it. And we should buy my favourite trailer, my favourite low loader, really, yeah. Well, my favourite small low loader. You can buy much bigger ones, but... Right, let's get these then. Right, okay. So then, we want low loaders. And we're going to buy it this time in the right kind of configuration for ourselves, which is the proper gooseneck. I don't know. One's out of the pack and one's out of the... Okay. It's because it's auto load. Might be useful at some point, but we're going to keep it standard for now. That is quite useful. Woodguard standard branding, attach gooseneck tension belts. US seems rather appropriate, which is 8,000. We are going to buy it in that configuration. Absolutely yes. And next we are going to buy... No, they are in rollers. Bought the weeders. We're gonna... No, we don't need the... we have got our plough, which will do me. I'm not a massive... Well, sorry, subsoiler, which sort of is... Yeah, a bit of a crossover, isn't it? So we want rollers, Mr. Smith, is what you're looking for. And you want 4 of those. Wow, actually it's dearer than I thought. What is it? It is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I believe, I do seem to think that these can be moved individually. It has a three-point link, so these actually can be shifted quite nicely and stuck into a row, even as they are. I'm not sure whether it's a 3-point link for the others, but yeah, we shall ask the shop nicely off camera if they will stick these on. Shall we? No. See, we haven't really got the money to faff around, and I'm sure in real life a shop would do such a thing. So yeah, I suppose we could simulate that. We could really. It's true. Yeah, we could. What we'll do is we will simulate that. Let's be realistic. The shop have got obviously things themselves. We're going to simulate that because we're going to give ourselves the money back. Let's be realistic. Right, so the smallest tractor with a 3-point link would be my absolute favourites, which is the little Zeta, which seems to have disappeared. It is a small tractor. What? Where's my little Zeta gone? Used to be the last tractor. Huh? Oh, please don't tell me I've moved the Zeta. I think I moved a single Zeta and put a pack in. Oh, please don't tell me my little Zeta's gone. Oh. This definitely was a small tractor. Oh, that is annoying. It's very annoying. Okay, right, let's do this. Yeah, there is another way we can do this, actually. Yeah. Right, and let's 4896 back. 4896. So that's just given us the leasing back for that, and we shall use the shop's tractor, telehandler, loader. Would be nice to actually buy that. Do you know, that's not a bad idea. Frithgard has done that on a number of Let's Plays where, yeah, he buys one for the shop and it's not his, which, yeah, I suppose if we're being simulating that, that's not a bad idea. Do you know, I don't think that's... Let's buy that. Let's do that. Let's do it. This is not for me, though, if you know what I mean. It really is going to be actually stuck here to simulate that. Ah, now you want to be in leasing. Let's purchase for 94,080. Yes. 12. 94,080. It cannot be used. There's no cheating. This cannot be used for me other than for loading down. This is the shops. It really is, and it's going to be that. But I don't think that is that much of a stretch, really. If we're going to play realistically, I can't see why that would be wrong. And from now on, this is literally stuck down this end and is only usable. We may even buy a couple of implements that, again, are only probably the big bag winch. Nothing, yeah, I can't see of anything else other than the big bag winch used for shifting. It's more realistic than ever using something like super strength, because this type of thing is real. You could do this, and the shop would have something like a telehandler or to load things in the yard. So I think going forwards, I probably... Oh, wow. I seem to have... we have had some kind of accident. Yeah, I think going forwards, that's not a bad idea, because it isn't cheating. Not if you're not using it. It's different if you have your own and you leave it, but this is the shops, and it's going to stay down at the shop, only for use on the shop front. So it is not any kind of me using this in a bad way or abusing this, the fact. They do. Oh wow, it does roll backwards into it, so it's not me at all. Well, I didn't think I'd slam it into it, but... And we shall see if we can get these coupled up into the roller configuration. And I'm going to watch Milk That Hens video one more time, so I think I've got it. Smashing, and we should leave this in its private place just here, ready for any use. Yes, it's going to show up in my vehicles, but it isn't. It is the shops. Quite like that. It's not a bad... Now they are still moving. Ah, I can do that. Right. And that's what we're going to leave it, ready for next session. I hope they are strap friendly. Most things are now, aren't we, to be honest. Right. Yeah, ready for next session. We shall send that up, and we've now got rollers. Yeah, and down to 138,000. Hopefully that's the last of the spending we've done. We've got our weeder, but we're going to have to be careful with that. We really are. Somehow I've managed to switch the lights on the top, which is... I have got that on here. No, it's not that one. It's that one, and I've just started my indicator. Right. Smashing. No. Excellent. Right, I am going to say thank you very much for watching, and yeah, if you disagree and think that is too much of a stretch, please by all means leave me a comment, because it's not something, but I do think that's quite reasonable. I was watching Mr. CDP earlier. I'll just explain this one last thing, and then I am really going to say my goodbyes. And he was talking about that trick that almost every content creator does, which is you lease a harvester, and then you use that harvester on another field. And he said a comment, because I was beginning to feel a little bit, I was thinking, well, yeah, I've done that, and it is true. You do sort of think, well, you use the mechanics of the game, and it's a bit naughty. And then I thought, do you know something though? In England, there are a lot of farmers who are friends. I don't say this happens everywhere or all of the time, But in an area like Stone Valley or in a local area, there are going to be farmers that are friends. It is not impossible that a farmer would say to another farmer, "Yep, use my equipment on your field, mate." Maybe there was some sort of pint or whatever, or a big pint passes in the pub, or like a round of golf or whatever, or just good friends. Say, borrow that. Any damages, mate, you pay for it though. That's when things happen that are a bit. But yeah, bottom line is that can happen. So in some ways you could equally say that as a simulation, just like we've just done here, it is realistic to say that the shop would have equipment that it is there. And if we left this here, that's not me abusing that. I'm not rolling that up to the top now and using that. That would be a telehandler that was mine. That's staying here. I believe that it's believable. Please, yeah, by all means leave me your comments and let me know, because it is important to me that it is believable. So yeah, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter. I would, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on lots of matters. But on that note, I am truly now going to shut up waffling, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.